Good afternoon, everyone. I've lost track of time. It's really completely humbling just to be sitting here on a forum like this. My name is Nicole Bell. Some of you may have heard in 2006, I was going to be married to Sean Bell. He was the father of my two children, and leaving his bachelor party, he had an encounter with undercover New York City police officers. And there was a total of 50 shots fired at Sean, his friend Joseph, and his friend Trent. There were about 10 guys that had been celebrating a bachelor party. We were due to get married that day. It was a Saturday. And for myself this year, it'll be 10 years, myself and my family, Mrs. Bell, my family, my in-laws. For the last 9.5 years, we hit the ground running. The next day after Sean was killed, we met with community members and church leaders and really just became active. We had heard about people being killed by police officers, but we never thought that it would come to our front door. So it's been a long fight. We went from a criminal trial. The officers were acquitted of all charges, ranging from reckless endangerment to manslaughter. There were 8 charges. And then after that, there was a federal investigation. But we were told that the bar was too high. They weren't able to bring up charges with criminal civil rights violations. So we went forward with the next step of justice, the only step that they allowed us, which is a civil suit. And after that, there were departmental charges, a departmental hearing within the police department. And one of the officers was terminated, the others were allowed to retire with full benefits. So for myself, I sit here on behalf of my daughters, Jada and Jordan, Mrs. Bell, Mr. Bell, Sean's siblings. We decided to support Hillary because she supported us. Before we knew what our next steps were going to be, we had a phone call from Senator Clinton at the time, and just expressing her concern for what we had just went through. So for me, I've spent 9.5 years rallying behind women like Maria in Geneva, Ms. Tanya here, to really show that together we can continue to make real change. We've heard about this change, right? It's almost like a myth. We've heard about this change that's supposed to happen, but every time another person loses their life, another innocent person loses their life at the hands of police, at the hands of gun violence, at the hands of whomever's behind the gun. It's a family that has to mourn, a community that now is shattered, a nation that's fighting each other, trying to figure out who's right and who's wrong. In 2006, there were no camera phones. So one of the most impressive things to me is just being able to let that tragedy speak for itself. No account from a police officer, not even an account from a victim. With Eric Garner, we saw for ourselves what happened. And there was no indictment in Staten Island. So together we decided we're stronger as a unit. We speak power in numbers. Together we can rally around each other. We can rally around other families like yourself, like the mothers I see here in the audience. Because there's no one person, no one victim that's more important than the other, right? We decided that we would be the voice for the voiceless. And I tell you, it's a tough road. It's a club that no one wants to be a part of. It's been said over and over and over again. We don't want any more members. No one else is allowed. We don't want to see another person lose their life, whether it be a man, a woman, old, young, rich, poor, white, black. I don't care. No one deserves to lose their life. And for families like us, for victims like Sean. They deserve justice. Absolutely no excuses. We deserve justice. So we're here to stand with the secretary and everyone else who supports her to say that I'm with her. And we want to see that real change that we've been promised for so long. And we think that she's going to do it.